What's going on, guys? This is Iris, and today's Sunday. Not normally a day I sit down and do a commentary, but I just wanted to get this out there. I'm probably going to release the video, sometime when I get back to work and I can throw everything together with the thumbnail and gameplay and all that. But, I just had a reply to Kaos, aka Jimmy, aka Chaos Silencer on Twitter, where he put a tweet out when he remembers when he had 1,000 subs and kind of to the point like what happened when bigger YouTubers would kind of give you a shout out or a retweet, and it's just not the same anymore. And I understand the point of that from two different ways, right? So I understand the point that YouTube is just not what it was. There's so much channel saturation. There's so many different ways that people are adapting to make that YouTube money. And I get it, you know what I'm saying? If that's one of your goals, if one of your goals is to grow your channel, both by subs and by money, listen, I understand you got to do what you got to do. There's been plenty of people that I'm subscribed to that have changed their content. They've gone totally opposite of direction where you thought they were going to go. I still support them. I still like their videos. I still watch their videos. I still drop comments time to time whenever I feel, I want to comment on that particular video. I still try to keep that connection, right? So I understand what they had to do. They went that way, and I'm still staying in the middle, right? And then I understand the people that just aren't going to adapt, and I'm kind of like in this group where I understand I want to adapt. I kind of want to get more games involved in what I'm doing with my content. I still want to keep some of that old school vibe. I'm not looking to grow my channel. I don't want to be a big YouTuber, to be honest with you. I don't think I have the time to manage that, and I don't think it's somewhere where I would want to be in my life right now. I'm happy with what I'm doing, things like that. So for channels like me, you guys know I'm older. I'm 42. I'm not a kid. A lot of what I like to do, the main reason for my channel and my presence on social media was really to make a connection with people, just kind of like be relevant in conversations. Like, if Thunder made a tweet and I replied, I wanted Thunder to reply to me. I wanted him to like the reply, or any of them, Drifter, Chaos, Biblical Reaper back in the day when he was still doing, the old school type commentaries, Jive Turkey, even Hutch at some point before the election, and his channel went really political, and I just couldn't watch it after that. But it's not like I wanted my channel to be on that tier personally. I didn't want I don't think I want my channel to be among those names. But what I was looking for was a connection, just to connect with them, just even as me being older, not as a kid. I thought maybe I would be taken a little bit more serious, like, they would like kind of what I said, because my point of view, I've experienced a lot of different things in life, things like that. Some of my videos, the topics are of, something other than gaming, that I would like to see somebody bigger than me like it and retweet it, just for that personal touch, not even to get the subs or the exposure to it, but just to be like, oh wow, he liked it and this and that. Now, through whatever luck, I've been able to connect with a couple of bigger YouTubers, somebody like, Thunder, which was mainly through my TSG uploads. Basically, I spammed him for a year, and I don't think he had any other choice. But, somebody like a Thunder, I could get into DMs with and talk about stuff on YouTube related, or somebody like a Jive Turkey who, for whatever reason, followed me back, and every now and then I like his videos, we tweet, and he replies to me. I have that personal connection with these two, and it's something that I kind of was looking for some of these other channels. A lot of them I tried to reach out to them through other means, because let's say I saw a topic that they had wanted to talk about and I had a lot of experience with it, and I didn't even want them to mention me, that they didn't have to put my link in the description. They didn't have to say, I just wanted to do a collab with them on a certain topic that I had a lot of personal experience on. I didn't get a reply back, things like that. And, spamming these big channels directly with links like, hey, watch my video, or hey, that's just not the type of person I am. You know, I came up sarcastically with a hashtag that I send out every now and then. I'm sure a lot of you see it. It's subs for Iris, and it's kind of like ironic that, you know, I send that out, but then at the same time I wouldn't even know what to do. I mean, I'm sitting at like 550 something subs right now. Out of those, how many are active? 15. Most of them are dead. What would I do with, you know, I look at a channel like Bipolar Bear, you know, he's got over 2,000, you know, what would I do with that type of interaction and notifications? You know, I still, right now, because it's so low, I reply to every single comment. I try to like people who have liked my videos. You know, since, you know, the Twitter, YouTube feed is broken right now, I try to find the likes and like the fact that they like it. You know, I try to reply to every single tweet that I get. You know, what would I do if I was getting, you know, 20 a day? You know, I don't know. I'd like to think I'd be able to manage it just because I'm a mature adult and I'm in management and I'd be able to figure out a way. But at the end of the day, is that what I really want? And it's kind of like, yeah, I do, but up to a certain point. And I think more of what I'm looking for is that personal touch. I still feel deep in my heart that if I was, for some whatever reason, let's just say tomorrow I got some type of exposure with some video or some interaction with some big YouTuber, and, you know, overnight, because you know it could happen, any one of these guys could just say, you know, go sub this guy, and, you know, you'll gain however many subs, and a certain percentage of them will stay active with you because they will like what you're doing. I still like to think that I would still reply to every comment, like back every video, you know, seek them out on Twitter and reply to all those. I still like to think that I would still try to keep that personal touch. Now, obviously, somebody in the realm of, you know, Kaos and Drifter and, you know, for mentioning channel size, Ali A, guys who have millions of subs, obviously they can't, right? You just don't have the time, you can't manage it. But I think for the most part, most channels are in that zone that you could still keep that personal touch. Like I said to Jimmy one time on Twitter, you know, and even I think I mentioned it to Biblical Reaper, that, you know, you're doing these different types of videos and that's cool, but there's nothing wrong with just dropping an old school commentary every now and then. There's nothing wrong with it. Maybe it won't do as well as your top 10, or maybe it won't do as well as a Call of Duty news video, but you still keep that personal, because there's still some of your base, some of your subs liked you when you did the old school stuff. They felt that personal touch when you were speaking to them through the monitor or through the microphone and you're listening to it in your ear. You enjoyed the topic that they were talking about. I just think that every now and then there's nothing wrong with them dropping a video like that, because if you have a base, right, you want to keep you want to do the best you can do to keep the entire base you know, into it, interactive with it, and you want to try to put stuff out there that kind of makes everybody happy. So if you're doing top 10, top 10, top 10, top 10, drop a real one. Just talk to me. Get on the microphone, put your headset on, talk to me about something. I don't know, talk to me about something in life that happened, something real, something that your kids did, something that's going on professionally with you. Talk to me about the business side of YouTube for one video. Say 1 out of every 10. There's, you know, I would try to do that. Now, you know, you guys know me, I'm trying to do a little bit more with the Pokemon thing, and you know why, to be honest with you, and I know some of you just, you know, you're not into Pokemon, you're not into it, you know, you may support it, you may not, but to be honest with you, it's what I like. I enjoy playing Pokemon. I enjoy playing Call of Duty when I get a chance to do it. Now, the difference between the two, Pokemon I could do right on my phone while I'm walking around at work. When I come home, my time is very limited to jump on and on the console and play the games. You know what I'm saying? Like the Infinite Warfare, Black Ops 3, Titanfall. I have very limited time. But Pokemon I enjoy. It's something I could do most of the time on my own. You know, I don't have to worry about, you know, if people are online to play with them. In fact, there's a channel, it's called Pokemon NYC. He was actually doing a live stream walking by in Midtown. I went down there. I met up with him because I had been interacting with him. Really nice guy. You know, shook hands with him. I got to see the guy, and you know, we have a good going back and forth, and we're probably going to do a collab video about Pokemon. Maybe we'll go hunt Pokemon together, but you know, little things like that. But I'll always come back to the old type, talking about regular topics, things like that. I just wanted to get that off my chest. You know, let me know down in the comment section if you guys agree with what I'm saying, or if I'm totally off base. I'd like to, you know, think that I would stay true and do those things, and I know I'll probably never have that opportunity, but sometimes it's just hard for me to think these guys that are in that position, why it's so hard for them to do that every now and then. So that's all I wanted to say. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Straight off the cuff. I mean, I literally just went to it on Twitter with Jimmy, so maybe he'll reply back. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Maybe he'll come over, watch this video next week. You know what I should do? Just tweet it at him, say here you go, and see what happens. But you know, I'm sure they're nice guys. I'm sure they got nice families. I really don't begrudge anybody how they run their channel, how they do their content. It's just not who I am. They all do their things for a certain reason. They're probably, most of them are probably really nice guys off camera if you meet them. You know, hopefully one day there's like an event or something that happens in New York City where maybe I could go meet some of them and, you know, just say hello. You know, just keep it that personal touch. And I'd like to think that there's more people that feel like me. And if you do, voice that opinion. If you see me, you know, reply to some of these guys like that, like those tweets, support it, you know. And that's all I got to say. I'll see you guys on the next one. Later.